I would like some applause for that too. Make some fucking noise. This guy hasn't been here in a year. His hair's all long. He's got a beard when you're in a fucking vault. This motherfucker, I love him. He's been funny as hell for as long as I've known him. Make some noise right now for the very hilarious Kevin Winne, everybody. Kevin Winne!
Give it up for Manny Hahn, everybody. We didn't talk over what handshake we were going to use, so it's all awkward. Us white guys, we got to do that shit. It's fucking crazy. I'm a white guy. It's kind of obvious, as you guys can tell. White guy. Not scared of black situations, though. I'm not scared. That's right. Talking to you, one black guy in Boulder City. One of them is driving home, right? You're driving home? Careful, boy. This is DUI check land. You gotta be fucking... Can't be black and half drunk out here. It doesn't work. But no, I was at a black comedy show recently. It was at the Urban Lounge in Las Vegas. I don't know if anybody's ever been there. I went to a black comedy show there. I love black shows, and I usually do my hanging out. Oh, what do you bring? Oh, you gotta just take a picture. I thought she was bringing me something. I like to do my hanging out outside, like with the potheads. Like that's where I'm out chilling, is like the smokers. And apparently somebody started to talk about eating ass on stage. And this had bothered somebody in the audience, to no end. I could hear them outside in the venue, pissed off that somebody was talking about it. I could hear them outside. I was outside and they were like, "That shit's God! That shit is God! That shit's fucking God!" And I was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck is going on in there? This shit's crazy." I could hear him, he was like, "That shit's God!" And he started getting closer and he like kicked the fucking door open like, it's like, "That shit's fucking God! They're talking about eating ass in there! They're talking about eating ass in there! You look like you like that shit! You look like you like that." He like looked right in my eyes. He's like, "You look like you like that shit." I was like, oh my God. Because how could he tell just by looking at me? Do I have that look? I didn't think I was fucking exuding that look, you know? But, I do like that shit. It's, it doesn't bother me if people like have like weird shit to say about me, if they have like weird opinions of me. I used to work at Victoria's Secret for 10 years. So I know more about bras and panties than any of you bitches wearing them in here, I tell you. I worked at Victoria's Secret on the Strip. Has anybody worked on the Strip in here by a round of applause? There you go. It's a fucking nightmare. It's the worst place to work for us. Because you're a local. You know what I mean? The magic has melted away years ago for you. You know what I mean? You're trying to get to work, you're late, you're going, and somebody in front of you is on vacation. So they're always like, "Oh, look, a water show over here. And look, a Statue of Liberty, and a pyramid." You're behind them going, which way are you going? Pick a fucking direction. They sidewide in front of you like a fucking Scud missile. You know what I mean? Pull off to the side and take your pictures. That's the other thing. If you go to some place where there's like tourists or anything like that, you have to respect everybody's pictures for some fucking reason. Some ancient rule from fucking 20 years ago. You're trying to get to work, some lady stops to take a picture of her daughter in front of something stupid. And everybody's like, "Oh, she's taking a picture. Don't cross, she is taking a picture. This is memories." I'm like, "I'm sorry, it's 2024. She's got a digital camera." I'm like, "Take it again, bitch. Take it again. You don't have 2 exposures left. It's not 1992 anymore." Remember that shit when you're on vacation with your dad? There's 2 exposures left? That was a fucking tense time. That was a tense time. You squeezing everybody together. "Get together. We got 2 left. Get together. Here we go." You're like, "Oh, fuck." He's got one of them fucking little disposable ones. He's gonna sit there like... All right, here we go. You guys ready? I'm gonna press the flash. You ready? Here we go. It's not like that anymore. It's fucking over. Strip, man. I kind of miss it because there's so many characters on the Strip when you work down there, man. There's more characters now. There's fucking homeless people everywhere. Back in the day when I worked on the Strip, there's one homeless guy, and he's in every city that exists. I'm telling you, it's the same homeless guy in every fucking city. And I love this guy. You've seen him. He's the guy that has the sign that says, "Why lie? Need a beer." That's what he says. I fucking love that guy because he makes fucking bank, dude. Have you seen it? People love that shit. They're like, "Oh my God, he's telling the truth. He doesn't want to lie. Come on, here's all my fucking money. Oh my God. He's to give that guy money. He's being honest. He's an honest, give him money." It's like, look at his face. He ain't honest. He don't need beer. He needs meth. Look at that guy's face. Those aren't beer scars, okay? That guy needs fucking meth. You're enabling. But no, I get to work, and like I said, I worked at Victoria's Secret on the Strip for 10 years. That's what I did for a living. I got to deal with fucking bizarre-ass fucking tourists. Yo, if you want to get enraged, talk to a German tourist. They are way worse. Like there's the stereotype with like the camera and the where can I go? You know what I mean? But now you talk to a German tourist like while they're on vacation. If you're at work, you're like, "Oh, you're from Germany? Oh, that's cool." Like, yeah, we're from Germany, yeah. You're like, "Oh, that's cool, man. You're visiting Vegas?" "Yeah, we are visiting Vegas. Yeah, we're on holiday." "Oh, well, that's cool. Are you visiting anywhere else besides Vegas?" And they go, yeah, we are going up to San Francisco, to Seattle, to New York City, down to Miami, over to Venice. We're going over here. And I'm like, stop it. I only got 2 weeks, a year to make a life. Can you fucking... I thought they lost the war. What the fuck? This shit's crazy. They see the whole world. They have like fucking 6-month holidays. And did you just make a swastika with your hands? That shit was out of line. Thought you snuck that past me? Fucking German. Yeah, German tourists, they would piss me off. And you may notice I talk a lot with my hands. It's because of the foreign tourists. Like, they fucking walk in with that weird, like, Roomba energy where they're like, "Oh." You know, like they're just scared of the world, just, "Oh." And you're like, "Oh my, hey, hey, what's going on, hey?" And then you gotta be like, "Where you from? Where you from?" Bangladesh, which hotel are you staying in? Which hotel? Caesar's Palace. Caesar's, that's right in the middle. You could walk anywhere from there. You have to be like super expressive. It's kind of worn off on me. We get this is a true story. This lady came in, okay, and she had that really old stripper look. You know what I'm talking about? Like she had those fucking beach ball implants, like it was too far, you know what I mean? And that beef jerky tan from head to toe, like she'd been in the tanning booth for 7 days. Like she walked in and was like, "Give me the teriyaki." You know what I mean? Like she had that look. Anorexia. And so I'm sitting there helping her out. I'm very professional at work, you know what I mean? I'm not like this. I'm very professional. So I'm sitting there like showing around the store. I'm like, "Oh, here's our push-ups, and here's our demis, and here's our panties." And then you got to do the name exchange, right? I'm like, "Well, I'm going to go help a couple other customers. My name's Kevin if you need anything. What was your name?" And she goes, "Nasty." And again, I'll roll with anything. I'm like, "Okay, Nasty. All right, cool. I'm going to go help a couple other customers. I'll check on you in a minute, Nasty. All right, just give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back." And she goes, "Nancy." I go, "Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Nancy. I thought you were nasty." Twice to her face. I was like, "Nasty."
She still might be.
She still might be. It's a good point, sir. Give it up for the guy with no sleeves, all right? Classing the place up. We get those really ugly wives that would come in and they think that our product's gonna save their marriage at the last minute. Like that was the fucking problem. Gotta cover your body in a different garb and he's not at the door. I mean, God bless them, but they come in and they're like, "I'd really love to buy something sexy for my husband." I'm like, ugh. How about a hooker? Because none of this shit's gonna help you out. I would go with hooker. Go with something sexy. Or we get those fat ladies that come in, and I don't have a problem with fat ladies. I dig chicks with curves, I do, but they come in with a fucking attitude already, mad at me, because they're fat. Like I did it or something. They come in pissed off at me already. Like, hey, don't you have anything that fits me in this store? I've been around this entire store. Don't you have anything in this whole store that fits me? I'm like, yeah, lotion. I had to learn how to give a makeover for that job because they sold makeup for 10 minutes. You guys may remember, we sold makeup at VS for a while. And I had to learn how to give a makeover, and not a lot of guys at this company. So I go to this fucking meeting, and it's me and it's 17 chicks at this meeting, and the lady running the meeting is like, okay, we're gonna talk about makeovers today. We're gonna learn how to give makeovers. Who here in this room doesn't know how to give a makeover? And I wasn't thinking, and I was like, it was fucking early. I'm like, Kevin, come on up here. I'm like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell did I do? Damn it! I needed coffee, you know what I mean? Like, no, Kevin, we're gonna teach you how to give a makeover. We have our test subject, Christy. Christy, have a seat. Christy, Kevin, Christy. Okay, Kevin, we're gonna teach you how to give a makeover. Here's your mascara. That was it. 100%. That's what she fucking did to me in front of all these girls who were wearing mascara at the time. I'm sitting there with my fucking mascara going, all right, there we go. And then I'll give you the other one right there. Yeah. She's like, and here's your lipstick. And I'm like, okay, there you go. And somebody's like, she looks like a whore. And I'm like, not yet. Hold on a minute. She'll look like a whore in a minute. I'm just joking. It's fucking stupid. I'm a dad. Any other dads in here? All right, give it up for that one guy. I'm a dad. I'm at that disturbing age with my kid where, like, I'm approaching 30 or 40 and he's approaching 10. That's not a good age because I'm approaching 40, he's approaching 10. Every time he grows an inch, my balls drop a centimeter. You know what I mean? And it's really disconcerting to me because I don't know how to do the conversion. Do you guys know inches to centimeters? Do you guys know how to do that? We're going to lose the war? Okay. Your grandma could fire that shit off. You guys better fucking get to studying, I'm just saying. Speaking of China, speaking of China, I have a Titan Hero action series collection. That's what I have. I like to say my son has a Titan Hero action series collection, but he doesn't. I have one and I keep it in his room. That's actually what's happening. That's actually the fucking score here. Have you seen those fucking things? They're in Walmart and every fucking Target. They're badass. They are badass. It's all the fucking Marvel characters and shit. And they all have the same pack that you stick on the back of them. And based off of the shape of their back, the pack will like make the sound of the character. So for instance, if you have the pack and you stick it on the back of the Hulk, and it's like, Hulk smash. And you're like, cool. And then you take it off and you grab a fucking other figure, you stick it on the back of Black Panther, you go click, and it goes, Wakanda forever. Squash. And you're like, sick. And then you take it off, and you put it on the back of Iron Man, and it goes, I am Iron Man. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious? I press it again, it's like laser blaster, it's fire. Like, this guy didn't even fucking try. You know in the fucking meetings, like, I can play it straight, I'll do it. You know what I mean? It's like, gayest fucking sounding character there is. Countdown, 3, 2. You know, you're like, oh my God, Iron Man. What else did I tell you? Oh, here's how you know, by the way, ladies, if you are fucking a dad. There's telltale signs, but this is a surefire way to know if you are fucking a dad. When he is done fucking you, that amazing 7.5 minutes you're laying there on the bed, all worn out with your breast exposed, he will pinch your nipples. He will pinch your nipples. But when he does it, he'll go, pew. That's how you know. That's how you know he has raised somebody to the ripe old age of 9. That's how you'll know. I'm struggling with food. We had other comedians talk about struggling. Anybody else struggling with food in here by a round of applause? It's okay. I'm just Manny? All right. Is it pizza for you, dude? Pizza's fucking, yeah. Anything with cheese. Just fucking melt cheese on anything. I'm trying to work it out, man. Yeah, you know what? I had lean cuisines recently. Have you guys had lean cuisines? Yo, here's the secret to lean cuisines. Here's why people lose weight, okay? It's not because of the calorie count. It's because if you eat a lean cuisine, you hate eating. That's what it is. You're like, I am done eating. This is terrible. I'm never eating again. That's how fucking bad they are. You swear off food. You go on a fucking hunger strike if you eat lean cuisines. You know what usually gets me to fall off though? The pizza will keep me going. But like, I'll be on the fucking wagon and then I'll fall off with like the sweets or something like that. It's usually the Oreos. The Oreos will get me. You guys eat Oreos? Oreos got me a long time ago. Back when they had the ad campaign that like taught you how to eat Oreos. Do you guys remember that ad campaign? There's a right way to eat Oreos. They ain't Reese's, okay? You have to eat Oreos a certain way. Do you remember it? Do you remember the steps? What are the steps?
You gotta lick the cream and take the cookie and dip it in the milk.
Very cool. Now you got 3 out of 4. You got 3 out of 4. You got the most important one. I'm gonna circle back around, okay? But it's twist it, lick it, stick it, and then dunk it. That is the 4 steps to properly eat an Oreo. And I'm going to repeat that because it bears repeating. Okay? It is twist it, lick it. What the fuck is that? Who the fuck pitched that at the meeting? What the fuck is that? Somebody went in there like, let's make him lick it. How the fuck did that make it through the thing? That doesn't make any sense. That's a fun. So add saliva. You know what I mean? Have you tried it with saliva? You know what I mean? It's a fucking... You're really standing behind your product, though. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see Chef Boyardee doing that. You know what I mean? You don't see Chef Boyardee being like, my soup is so good, you will eat. Watch this. See, my soup is this. How good my soup is. Try it now. You're like, oh my god, that guy believes in his shit. He's like, still thinks I'm gonna like it, even after the loogie.
That's a 2-person cook. That's why he's a chef.
That's why he's a chef, buddy. I think we should go back to eating horses. How about you guys? Have you tried it? No. They got rid of it before you started eating. We should go back to eating horses again. First off, I fucking hate horses. It's the only animal I hate. I love animals. I tried, man. They fucking hate me. They hate me. So I was like, I got a new horse. As soon as he sees me, I'm like, oh, sorry, oh. They're always trying to kill me. Fucking hate them. Hate them so much, I buy glue for no reason. That's how much I fucking hate horses. Fuck them. We should start eating them again, man. Eating them again would be better. It would make horse racing a lot more fun, right? Because that's the bummer part about horse racing, right? They break their legs, they get shot. Right now, that would fucking amp things up. You'd be rooting for it, like in a NASCAR race. You'd be hoping for a crash, right? They'd fucking crash, they'd be burgers, right? It's like, yeah! Start frying them up. Big old horse-sized grill at the fucking Kentucky Derby. Throw them on there. They could have cute little names like Tasty with a side of fries. You know what I mean? Coming up from Dip Me in Barbecue Sauce, right around the corner. You know what I mean? I don't have those cute little fucking names. I gotta learn math again because I got a kid. Anybody in that situation? You gotta learn math again? You're like, oh no, I thought I was done with this shit. I'll be okay though. I made it all the way up to trigonometry pre-cal, everybody. Give it up for that. Trigonometry pre-cal, the most useless form of arithmetic ever devised. Never needed this. They give this to high school students. Why are they giving this to high school students? You're in high school, you read the fucking word problem, it's like a space shuttle is re-entering the Earth's atmosphere at 10,000 miles per hour at an angle of 35 degrees. Well, when the fuck am I gonna need this shit? A space shuttle? The fuck? I'm gonna be sitting at home and NASA is gonna bust in my front door like, Kevin! The shuttle! The shuttle is burning up! We need your help! I'm like, oh, fuck! Well, can I use a calculator? They're like, no, you need to show your work! Show your work! Fucking ridiculous. I'm an insurance agent now. That's what I do now for a living. I'm an insurance agent. I get to stay home, which is great. It's fucking awesome. I got this weird customer. What I do is I'll put your vehicle on your fucking policy, right? And I got a Tesla bro on the fucking phone the other day. And he called me up and I have to ask these questions. There's a fucking like checklist that I gotta go through, right? So he's on the phone and I'm adding the car on. I'm like, does the car have anti-lock brakes on it? And he goes, dude, it's a fucking Tesla. It's got everything on it. Dude, don't even ask me. It's got a fucking Tesla on it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I gotta ask these questions. It's part of the checklist. So does it have driver's side and passenger side airbag? Bro, it's got a fucking, it's a Tesla, man. It's a fucking, it's got everything. It's got everything you could possibly think of. It's a fucking Tesla. I'm like, I know, I gotta ask these questions. Does it have a vehicle recovery? He said, dude, it's a fucking Tesla. I'm like, bro, this is fucking ridiculous, right? I get to registration. I go, what's the name on the registration? He goes, it's my mom. I'm like, you're buying a Tesla and you live with your mom? He's like, bro, she's got everything. She's got pancakes. She's got fucking. It's the guy who knows the shit. I got a girlfriend right there. Give it for my girlfriend, everybody. Filming me. She's taught me a lot about myself. I'm learning about myself. I'm learning, I have a very strange here's something I'm trying to figure out. How is it that I can watch decapitation videos from like the 20 years of Middle East war that we've had, but I cannot watch her take her eyelashes off at the end of the night? Have you guys seen this shit? Have you seen this shit? Oh my God. We get home at the end of the night, she's like, I'm like, I'm gonna go watch someone saw someone else's head off. Let me know when you're done with the fucking eyelashes. That's ridiculous. But no, I'm happy that I have a girlfriend because I don't have to do any of that stupid dating shit that you gotta do when you're single. You know what I mean? Gotta take people to movies and pretend they're fucking scary and shit. You taking a girl to a scary movie? It's like the dumbest shit you've ever seen, and they're gonna act like it's fucking frightening. I can't do it, man. I took a girl to a scary movie one time, and this is a scary movie. This is what it was. There's a lady doing the dishes. It was a ghost one, which, fuck out of here already for me. It's a ghost one. She's doing the dishes, and there's like a smoky apparition behind her, and it's getting closer, and she's doing the dishes. She doesn't know it's there. It's getting closer and closer. She doesn't know it's there. Everyone's like, oh my God, it's right behind her. It's getting close, and then she turns around, and it's gone. Duh! Duh! And they're like, do that shit, duh! And the girl that I'm with is like, oh my God, that is fucking scary. That was scary. I'm like, that is not scary. That is startling. That is startling. There's a total difference between scary and startling. Startling is when your girlfriend comes up from behind you and goes, boo! That is startling. Scary is when she tells you she missed her period. That's a totally different, that is fear, you guys. Now you know. You guys know what fear is. Are you guys excited about the election? You guys excited? We got an election season. It's all the Trump voters. Everyone's thinking, yeah! He's gonna win. Just get ready, okay, you guys? It's gonna happen. Is he gonna build the wall this time? That's what I want to know. I got racist white relatives, as you guys might imagine. They're very pro-wall, my relatives sometimes. Very, very pro-wall. They're like, we gotta build a fucking wall. We better build a fucking wall. This is ridiculous. We need to build a wall. And I'm always like, when has that ever worked for this problem in the history of humanity? Just building a wall. And they always give me the same example. What example do they give me? The Great Wall of China. That is what they always, Great Wall of China worked. They built that shit all the way across the whole country. Great Wall of China, man. Great Wall of China worked. I'm like, yeah, but if the Great Wall of China worked, why is it every time I go to a Chinese restaurant, I get to order the Mongolian beef? Explain that shit to me. If they're on the menu, they got in, okay? They fucking got in. That's how it is. I get the urge to build a wall because Mexico is scary looking, man. It's scary down there. A lot of crime, man. I mean, can you imagine being a cop in Mexico? Like a good cop trying to solve crimes in Mexico. It's gotta be fucking impossible, right? Impossible. You roll up on this fucking scene, cars stolen, houses broken into, right? He walks up on the scene, he's like, oh my God, this is terrible. Your car's stolen, your house is broken into. Let me get out my notepad. What did the guy look like? And she goes, well, he was 5'5", he had brown hair, brown eyes, he had a white tank top on, a little goatee, and his name was Jose Gonzalez. Well, thanks for narrowing it down to half the fucking country. Let me go ahead and give my description, this description of my partner, Jose Gonzalez. God damn it. They need more names. They need more names down there. I'm trying to solve crimes. Another Maria? We get it. You're Catholic. Mix it up. Trying to find a perp here. We got a big book of baby names. They got a fucking pamphlet. That's what it is down there. I can't say anything though because I am a white guy, as you guys may have noticed. And white people are the worst at naming shit. We are the worst at naming shit. We started a war on purpose with Mexico to steal big gigantic chunks of land. That's what we did. We went into their country, they're like, hey, they're shooting at us, right? And we fought for 7 years. Blood, treasure, fucking death, the Alamo, remember? Fucking killing people, right? Death, fight, 7 years or some shit like death. And they finally stole all these big gigantic chunks of Mexico, and then the white people are like, hey, we finally stole these big gigantic chunks of Mexico. What should we name this big gigantic chunk of Mexico we stole? Let's name it New Mexico. Are you fucking serious, white people? You had 7 years to think of a name, and that's what you came up with? That's fucking terrible. This is Mexico. My Pueblo's right over there. It's the same old Mexico.
We do have Old Vegas.
We do have Old Vegas. Thank you very much, sir, for that hilarious tag. I can't say anything though, because like I said, white people can't name shit. White people are so bad at naming things, white people can't even name people. That's how bad white people are at naming things. Because white people always name the baby. That's what white people do. They always name the baby. They're always like, isn't that a cute name for a baby? That's a cute name for a baby. Isn't that a cute name for a baby? That's a great name for a baby. I'm like, yeah, but it's a shitty name for a man. It's gonna be a man someday. Give it a fucking man's name. Fucking white people. Somewhere in this town, there is a 35-year-old white guy going, why the fuck is my name Trandon? What kind of name is Trandon for a man? I'm out here trying to get fucking blowjobs, and my name's fucking Trandon. My name's Kevin Winne. You guys have a good night. Look me up on the internet. Bye!
One more time for your headliner, buddy. Make some noise for Kevin Winne! I got a weird name.